So idea is to innovate new things, new solutions, new ways of doing things, and that is where the art lies. You know, you
Absolutely. Yeah.
have to invest huge amount of money, time, expense, etc. In new things. We believe it to develop a new specialty, you know, takes about 7 years, but hype lasts for 3 years, because once hype comes, everybody wants to get in. So within those
Yeah.
3 years, you have to reinvent yourself. If you don't reinvent yourself, so speed of change, what you all mentioned earlier, I think we have to come to grips with that. I think these are a few thoughts that I thought I'll just give you a perspective
No,
on, and before I forget,
it's
this is
nothing
the
less
latest,
I expected.
this is our
Nishith, but
latest compilation of research papers. There's all
Yeah.
QR code, about 60 papers we wrote. Let me give you this, and also to, these are the latest, of course, Kabir, and, you know, these are all the research papers, whether it is nanotechnology, nanomedicine, to designer babies, to 3D printing, to all those things. So I'm very happy to be sharing with you. Of course, you've seen some of them before.
many of them before,
Yeah.
and your firm was the leader, took
Yeah.
the leadership in
So I
that.
think
Yeah.
I thought it will be a privilege for
Yeah.
us to present this to you. But this was a small response. I
No,
thought I'll give you how we think. But we always learn from you, and we want to learn from you. Please keep on telling us your ideas. Thank
No,
you.
couple of
And Nishith
suggestions
has,
I have, Nishith. By everything that you said is absolutely fabulous and spot on in terms of where the world is going and what the role of a law
Yeah.
firm and lawyers like all of you would be. So I see two opportunities actually. One is our investment banks today in India are not the investment banks that they used to be when I started investment banking. I have seen situations where Hemendra Kothari would tell a CEO saying, you have to do this, or you should not do this, right? And carry through his argument. And given the respect people had for opinions of whether it's Nimesh Kampani or Hemendra Kothari or any of these stalwarts in investment banking, things would get followed through. Now I find that investment banking in India has become pretty transactional. You kind of get into the company, look at its financials, look at comparables, go out and market, and people of that eminence, who can kind of literally be the coach to the entrepreneur, have become few and far between. And I feel that lawyers spend the most time understanding the deepest anxieties or problems of a client. So there is a great opportunity for law firms, especially given your DNA, given your founder's DNA, to kind of, how do you step into that role and thereby facilitate the right things to happen fast. The second opportunity that I see, since all of us are interested in doing good work more than just making money, is when in the course of a transaction you find that an entrepreneur's intentions are not what they ought to be, or the drift of the whole transaction is going to result in a breakage. It's just a matter of time. I don't want to take names. All of us know the names. Those breakages, those collapse have huge distraction value. They really bring down decades of hard work of all of us in 1 minute.
1 minute.
Right? And we have also seen that it is not one transaction that goes wrong. The moment something is called out in one company, there are 6 other companies, the same thing is called out. And the whole international market is taken by shock. And people like me, when we go begging for money, instead of talking about this compelling economic growth, fantastic demographic dividend, inclusive growth in India, digital technology is bringing new business models, you are spending that 1 hour defending something that went wrong. As a country, we have no time. Our children need jobs. Our people need to be fed. right? We cannot have poverty. We cannot have a non-inclusive growth. Technology has given us some great investments in fiber, some great investments in 4G and 5G, has made access possible. And then you have people like Mr. Garg, who have looked at a very traditional problem in a very humane way, which is just so touching. And we see stories like this every day, 10 stories like this every day.